Okay, I'm going to try and do a redo of a painting that I already done. I'm going to post everything I used in the comments. So I'll just get to it. I've only done one of these and it was a smaller canvas. What I figured out about doing this technique is that the bigger you do, the harder it is because, oh, I just remembered, this is not even the way I went about this last time, so I'm probably going to change this up after this very first swipe. Should be okay though. Sorry, I guess I can't talk and swipe at the same time. The reason why it's harder when you do a bigger one is because you have to stretch the paint further and it starts getting kind of empty towards the end. I took a picture of the 3 different size swipers that I'm using. I wish that white would have came out in the middle, but it's okay. What I did last time that I didn't do on my first swipe this time was actually poured a little bit of paint right onto the end of my swiper. You want to do the white or whatever color you choose with the silicone added first, so that comes out on top, just like a little line like that. I don't know if this is in the shot yet. It is. And then put this on top of it. It's kind of hit and miss until you figure out how much is the right amount, but that is probably good. And you hurry up and turn it over, start there and then back up a little bit. Butamus. Hopefully I'll catch that and cover it as I go. I do go a little bit heavy on the silicone and the little swipe color there. I don't want to mess around and not get the lacing effect that I like. But you still actually don't really need a lot of the actual paint. I sit and question, is this technique even paint pouring? But I pour the base, everything is mixed with medium, and I'm basically pouring the paint onto the swiper, so I'm still going to call it paint pouring. You know, I'm getting off center. Hopefully I can fix that a little bit. If not, oh well. Probably would help if I turn this. I kind of like how the colors are mixing a little bit there. I like these colors. I feel like maybe I should not even go past the pink, because then you're turning it into a total different color scheme. Wish I would have got a turquoise ready instead. I think I just dropped a little white in there. Try to touch it down in the middle and then back it up a little bit. A little manipulating that we'll do to this design at the end that might make it a little better. My center is definitely off center. I'm just gonna keep going with it. I'm not gonna stop. My baby's asleep and he might wake up any minute. How did I come up with this? I see. We're gonna go ahead and go on with the rainbow. Ruin this color scheme and go for the rainbow. Oh shit. Excuse my French. Can't believe I did that. That may be the disadvantage to not putting it down on the painting. Do I try to fix that? I think so. It's gonna get mostly covered anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. Good enough. Sometimes things like that make it more interesting anyway. I normally use Deco Art satin and not enamel, satin multi-surface paint for the white swipe color, and I just thought I would try the regular Sargent white with the silicone today. Didn't get very much white in that one. Do I re-swipe or not? I think not. Okay. Red, orange, yellow. I think the yellow is one of my least favorites because you don't get as much contrast with the swipey color and the actual color. Ooh, I just seen a floetrol glob in there. I'm going to try to avoid. I've literally had these paints mixed up for months. I need to stop doing swipes so I can just dump them and get rid of them. I kind of like to dig that in a little bit, back it up, and then go. I feel like I kind of got the center back. It's still a little off whack, but I have plenty of chance to try to fix that. You'll see what I mean. Okay, I'm done with the big swiper, which was probably a little more than an inch wide. I'm gonna go with this size now. The last one I did only had 2 sizes. This is a little bigger. I think I'm gonna need a 3rd size to finish this up. Now to choose yellow. Now to choose how to keep the contrast going here. I think I'm just going to randomly do it with no rhyme or reason. Yellow. What should I do between here? Maybe red, since it's across from it. I think that's going to be my method. This gets a little trickier now, because at some point, let me turn this. Because at some point I turn this sideways to make it smaller as I get closer to the middle. Since I'm freehanding all this and I drank coffee, got my hands shaky early in the morning, this should be fun. trying to go a little heavy on the paint since it's not as wide, it doesn't hold as much. Excuse my son's noise, I can't believe he's awake this early. Oh my god. Here we go again. That's what I meant about turning it sideways. And I need to figure out how to stop shielding what I'm doing from my own eyes. I'm covering my view with my own hands here. Red, orange. Maybe I need to stop using less paint so I stop splashing it. This one has kind of far to go though. And of course there's trying to do this fast enough. I just drug my knuckle through the painting somewhere. Right there. Daggone it. Yellow. Again, this is only the second time I've ever done this, so it's not going to be perfect. Shit! I think for these I'm going to stop dripping it right onto the painting. Oh. I feel like I have to do something with that. Push it over there. Ta-da! This isn't coming out as nice as my last one. Red, orange, yellow, blue. Just for lack of that happening again, I am going to try doing it like this. This may be a better way for doing the edges. The only reason I was doing it the other way is because I was used to starting on the edge. Oh my gosh, my hand is out of control now. See, I'm gonna go shh. Red, orange, yellow, blue. Oh, and my baby is waking up. Dark blue. Oh, and I freaking forgot to put it on the thing. Oh well. Didn't splash it this time. Purple. Oh, I did it again. Well, maybe I can just put that there. since I already have the white. Pink, and I'm gonna have to pause it and be right back. Shit, I did it again. Where do I put this? It should really be way up there, closer to the corner. Okay, hopefully I'll be back in just a minute. Why does things always look better when you walk away and come back? I like it just a little bit more since I went in there and came back. I wish that would have went all the way off the edge. Here's another one. Okay, now, you know, I said I might do a third size, but I think I'm gonna leave the negative space instead. I was thinking about possibly taking this one and filling in some of these smaller cracks, but I'm just gonna leave it, and I'm just gonna work on reshaping it a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. Maybe I can actually sit down for this part. Let's see. Okay guys, well here it is. It's not perfect, but it's fun to do, and I'm sure that if I did it a few more times I could get it to come out a little nicer. But that be it. Video check.